Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching Transport Fever done in the style of a Metropolis, and here is the problem. Oh boy, gracious, flippin' heck, and other such exclamations. Yes, we've got, well, everything going on here. This summarises what we're going to be doing today. We've got a couple of objectives to contend with. Number one, we want to make sure that freight trains can get across this path without being hindered. And secondly, let's not have them hindering everybody else at the same time. As you can see, we've got quite the queue going on there, and it's not the only train that does that. There is another crossing here. It's less frequently used, but even so, it would be good to fix that as well. And then, as an encore, Barcelona. I know I've not long fiddled with that, but I'm going to fiddle with it again because it's not worked, and I don't think it's. I mean, there's two schools of thought here, right? There's school of thought number one: nuke the station and add another couple of platforms, because more platforms, more fun. School of thought number two: just do something about this approach, would you? I mean, you should be able to handle it. And it's because the amount of trains I've got coming through here that then back up on themselves, it has to stop other trains in their tracks, literally and figuratively, which means that they can't seamlessly get into the station, so you end up with quite a lot of queuing, particularly when you've got quite a lot of trains on a particular route. So there we go, stick around, that's what we're working on. Right then, as the warm-up for this particular escapade, we're going to do the easy one first. I mean, I use easy with air quotes there, but yes, the easy one, which is this one here. Let's see if we can do this without wrecking the main line in the process, because that'll make life all the better. Right, okay, keep going. Might as well go under the road at the same time. Now, I'm going to try this the laziest way possible, and that will be, I mean, to be honest, if I pull this off, we might be able to get rid of that bridge as well. Excessive bridges, I don't hold with it. Do we want to go back further still? Maybe, if we go all the way back to where this train is currently hanging out, which is here somewhere, we'll come up with something glorious. To be honest, I don't think this is just gonna give it up the first time out. I think we may need to monkey with it a little. Anyway, right, if we just do that. Yep, good. Right. Yeah, everyone happy? Yeah, that looks about right. And then do a bit of this. One more. And again. And some more, and a little bit, and oh. Okay, right, well, so much for easy mode. Easy mode, not cutting it. In fact, a cutting is exactly what we've ended up with. And while that would look absolutely sublime, I know for a fact that's going to be a couple of hours for me to get that right. And it's not going to be because the cutting is lousy, it's going to be because I'm going to want the track over the top to look completely flat, right? All right, okay, we're gonna have to think about that again. Right, here we go. Let's Captain Nemo this bit. Down you go, there we go. There. And yeah, that's it, all the way down. Get rid of this bit of road. Obviously, roads never take priority over anything. No, not back up. No, keep going down. I need you to oh, hold on. I've got somewhere. Oh, where would I have put it? Let's try scenery, and then track assets, and then something at the bottom maybe. Somewhere I've got a couple of widgets that are in fact. Instead of looking through everything, let's just go for everything in one load, and then if we see it, we'll see it. Could be hidden somewhere else. The mod makers union have done their utmost to make sure that the guessing game of where the heck does that live then Never gets dull. No, 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 no. I don't think it's in here. I don't think it is, but we're going to finish it off anyway. What's this then? Railway slope flat. Railway slope down. Railway ramp down. Railway slope tunnel. What's all this in? Oh, that's lovely. It doesn't contain any actual track. No, all right. No, it's not in there. Let's try it in here. Nope. Let's try this one. That's the ticket. Right, a compact tunnel entry. Yeah. I've got the thing. We might as well give it a spin. Now then, high speed, yes, and electrification, yes. Number of tracks, 2. Well, I only use 1, but I suppose if we do 2 now and I change my mind later on, I won't hate life quite as much. Radius. Well, there is no radius of which to speak, since I'm just being petty. I see. Okay. Do I want a bit of corner? No, I don't need a bit of corner. Thank you. That's nice of you. Underground. No, don't need any of that. Parallel tracks. Yes. General slopes. General. Evening. Okay. All right. That's right. Oh, I see. And then it's got 2 up top tracks as well. Oh, this is way more funky than I gave it credit. Oh, splendid. All right, yeah, that's nice. I mean, I don't necessarily need it to do that, but you know, that's all good. Am I going to end up? I am going to end up with a bit of track that I don't need. Oh, that's a pity. Well, I don't need it for this one. That's true. All right, we'll find an excuse to do this somewhere else. Right, back to plan A. Good. I mean, that was the thing I was looking for, but it's not what I need it to do at the moment. If you could get underground right now, there you go. Yeah, that's all smashing. Right. Now then, to about... In fact, all I need it to do is get underground, and then we can go flat again. Right, so if we... Keep going to about here, yes, and then on the flat. For I do not need you to be doing anything too adventurous. Now, the tricky bit's going to be getting back up in time to hit that junction, but I don't think that's going to be too difficult, is it? Just give me a bit more run up. And connectoroo. There we go, connectoroo is made. 1 bit of track fixed, right there, sorted. Splendid. There's a bit of a wiggle there, maybe, but that's okay. I mean, this doesn't affect the fundamental nature of what it is that we're building here. So no, not that one. Give me this one. There you go. Have a signal. Take it with my best wishes. Right, let's get some smoothed done here while we're in the area. Can't leave the scars of past conquests kicking around. Current conquests get upset about it. Right, get rid of this. No. That's not what I wanted you to get rid of. I wanted you to get rid of the bridge. Stop being hasty. Take your time. Then pull the trigger. There you go. And are we going to left with... I thought for a moment we were going to be left with a little bit of hovering road, which would have made me go, that's not what we're about at all. Right, good. Smooth it. Thank you. Yeah, there we are. Smashing it. Oh, it's almost like the track doesn't exist. I mean, it's a shame, because I quite like a bit of crossing track, but in this case, it's just absolutely useless. It's not doing us any favours. It's just slowing things down, and we're all going to be much happier now that it's gone. Yes, we are. Street. Yeah, no, you're on highway at this point. Let's keep going here. Large crunchy road. Have some large crunchy road that is of a slightly different style to the crunchy road you're dealing with. In fact, let's go as far as that, and then back it up. Come on. Too much road, and it's all brilliant. Every single piece of this road is absolutely splendid. But I think some of the wonderful people in the mod making community need to know when to stop. They need to go, you know what, is 700 choices too many? Maybe it is. Right, okay, stick that in there. Good, right. Yeah, that's a horrible mishmash of roads. I'll upgrade it all now to make it all the same stuff. There we are. See, that's going to look better immediately. Right then, okay, good. So that's number 1 done. I mean, this slope down is a little steeper than I'd usually go for. I'd try and keep it smooth if at all possible. Try and keep it relaxed. But what this does mean is that there is going to be no more queuing for that particular goods outfit, and therefore we should profit from it. Okay, right, now that was the easy one. Let's start looking at the ones that are less easy. Still not exactly complicated, but they are less easy. Now I'm going to delete this all the way back to the nub of the junction. I don't think I've got enough room here, you know. And we'll find out pretty quickly, I imagine. But yeah, I've a suspicion that I'm going to need to have a rethink of the station approach as well for this goods line. Incidentally, for those of you who last time around, and I think it was about the population of Norway that left a comment to say that flat wagon you've got doesn't do logs. Yes, okay, thank you very much for that. I've replaced it. I'll if I remember. Can't make any promises on that front. If I remember, we'll have a quick look at it before we finish today. But I have made a replacement on there, so it is now working beautifully. Right, we're going to, because we've got limited run-up space, we're going to have to go down here as well. Unless... Yeah, that's interesting. What's this third bit of track for? Well, you're never going to know now, because you've bulldozed everything. But... See, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because if you are, then I'm thinking that too. Right, okay, back to this. No, not that. This. Yes. Right, this is going to do part of my problem solving for me. So where's it around? Now, apparently it was important for some reason to have a couple of tracks still topside, which is fair enough. And let's do that. Do I need to do anything else? No, I think you've got it. I think that's going to cover it. You're going to need to do some routing up the top there to make sure that everything's going to the right place. And I think if you'd have done that the other way, you might have had more success there. However, there it is. Oh, I didn't see that it did an embankment. Oh, okay. All right. Well, good, I suppose. Don't know what it's for, but it is doing what I need it to. Right, okay, you come round here. No. Stay underground until right there. In fact, how far underground are you already? Terrain alignment collision. Well, that's not what we want to hear. Okay, all right, try it again. Because if you're just going to terrain alignment collide me off every... Yeah. Stay flat. Go down some more. Look, you cost me £1 million there, sunshine. I'm pretty sure I told you to be electrified. Not seeing any electrification in the tunnel, however, but in the approach, definitely is. So, now then, but what? Yes, yes, came with this was this. So, if they don't want to... Oh, hello. There's going to be a clever feature to make me set this up correctly, isn't there? Oh, flipping heck. Okay, all right. No, that's all right. Don't panic. We got this. This is all good. 2 tracks. Yeah, slope. No. End. Whatever. Length. Sure. Signal spacing. Signal pattern. No. Altitude adjustment. Let's try 9. There you go. That's it. Right. This is... I'm reluctant to spend the money, given that it didn't want me to use track after the first lot. But, yeah, you see, there's a... That's just not ideal, is it? Is it? No, it's not. And also, what exactly is going on here? Because this is not underground. Right. You're pretending to be underground by creating this mound here. But when it comes down to it, you're not actually underground. I'm going to point to user error. Yeah, destroyed. And the, once again, densely packed option settings options. Right, let's have another look at this. I need you to go general slope, to go altitude adjustment. Well, I've got it at -10. What if we do 10 instead? What does that do? Nothing, as far as I can surmise. And I've removed what was a working junction, and I'm going to have to figure out what it was doing. All right. No, I'm not using it. No, that's it. No, you had your chance there. Funky looking bit of tunneling mod. Maybe someone will take the time to figure out how to do that, but it won't be me. Right. Okay. Let's bang this on here, and then stick a little bit on. Well, yeah, you just stick a little bit where we usually stick a bit, which is right. Why are you fighting me on the old snapperoo there? So we're going to have to do this the traditional way, and it is the traditional way for a reason, and that's because it kind of works. All right, okay, and down we go. Go on. Oh, flood all tanks. Get under. That's it. And smashing. Right, good. Now, and you come along for the ride as well. Well, I mean, you're not just coming along for the ride. You have a practical application to be part of when we get done here. And then, hold on, we haven't told it to go straight. Otherwise, we're gonna try and tunnel to the corner, the center of the Earth, and that's. I mean, that's not going to do the cooling of these carriages any favours. There we go. Right. It's not actually carriages, though. It's wagons. Right. There we go. Now, come up. Can you get onto there? Please say yes. It will make life a lot easier for all of us. All right. So, slight bit of cornering action going on there, but it has made it. Okay. All right. No, that's... I'm actually pleasantly surprised by that. Whether I can make it round on this for the other side of the junction, though, I would be somewhat surprised. Maybe I need to refactor that approach. But we'll take the double track for this section we've got here already. Good, and then we just need to do the junction. I think if let's nuke it and then give it another go. I think this will save more hassle than the long term. Let's get rid of all of this as well. There we go. Right. Okay. So here's the old station here. The old stationaroo. Yeah, we're going to go all the way to the station and fix it all. I mean, obviously, when I say fix, what I mean is, just hammer it to death. Right. Okay. Now then, from here, yes. We're going to drag that one all the way around. Now, this is pretty... I imagine this is what I actually had already. One field will be removed. Oh, it obviously isn't. Good. One smooth curve. Now, I could do that, or... No, I'm okay with this. My thinking there was, because I need this station to be a little longer than it actually is. I mean, it's a 400 now. That can't possibly be a 400. It's a 400 now. It is possibly a 400, and I'm going to need that to be extended by a couple of 100 meters to account for the biggest and baddest that we bring in, which means no jiggery pokery until, should we say here? I can't see anything being longer than that. No. Probably not. Okay, right, now then, and for my next trick, I'm going to do this. We're going to actually upweight our approach opportunities. Oh, this is where we get Terrainment aligning. There you go. Terrainment align. That's it. That's good. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Oh, so pretty. Right. Okay. Good. Yeah. Now, I mean, this is not a high trafficked area, but it does have the possibility of trains getting snarled up during queuing scenarios. So we'll do our best to make sure that that doesn't happen. Right. You then slide over onto there. Right, and then you follow suit. Do we want you to go all the way over there? Yeah, I think we probably do. Just to be on the safe side. Do we really? Maybe not. Maybe not. Safe side be damned. Right, there we go. That should do the trick. Yeah. All right, and then what do you want to do with this joker? Well, we want him to come and join the party. So we'll set a... Hold on, that's just going to interlope. Right, there we go. And from there out to here. Marvellous. 140. Are you happy with 140? You know, some of these trains can get a bit fast, you know. 141, how's that? 142, 43, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I saw 150 there for a moment. Wouldn't that be dramatic? There we are. Right. Yes, take it. Good. Right. And then we look at the routes and see what's happening. So we've got a grey, we've got a purple, we've got a bit of track that's not actually being used. Exciting. One might well wonder why I've put that in then. But hey-ho, it is what it is. Alright, so we want you to at least use both sides of the track, alright? You're not a heathen. Use both sides. So if you're coming up that way, there must be the points available down there for it to switch onto the correct side of things. We're going to need to stick some... Maybe if we signal up appropriately, we can get the kind of result we're after here. So if I stick a... Let's set there. We'll stick a set here. Well, no, because if he's coming up here, how's he going to get over onto line purple there? It's a valid point you make. All right, rethink the junction. All right, okay. Now you're going to need to delete this one as well. All right, okay. I knew there was a reason I was doing that. I did. I didn't know what that reason was, which means that, you know, I can't argue about it, but I think that'll do it. That has, in fact, done it. Grand. Okay, and then one more that peels off, I guess, about here. All right, come the other way. It's going to be easier. You're going to fight me less if I come the other way. Oh, and we've managed to keep the speed up as part of the prize there for that. Smashing. Okay, good. Signals on there, and then we'll just do a little bit of signalling here. It shouldn't ever come to that being used, but you never know. Right, good. Another successful mission, successful. Smooth. Yeah, good. Road. There we go. Right, smashing. 2 of 2. Done there. Although, what I haven't done is I haven't looked at this, wherever it is, down at the other end of this. Why did I have 3 tracks there? I think it was because I had a leftover bit of track and was just making use of it. Who actually... Does anybody make use of this at all? No. We've actually got lane... We've got all manner of platforms left over here as well, which is terrific. But, okay. Well, you know, there's that. We'll just leave this dangling. Someone said, because I asked at the last episode, I asked what would people still like to see. Complete the goods route to Brill. Maybe that dangling platform there is the means... dangling track. Is the means by which I do that. I'm just going to leave it hanging for now. Yeah. Okay. Now then, let's talk to the big potato, the chief tamale, the The egg mayonnaise. Right. No, 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 you. Stop. Cease. Stop right there. That is literally the last instant I could stop you and still be able to interface with that junction. So, first job is clear out. So, we want to make sure I've got enough space to do everything here. So, anything that's coming in this direction, we're gonna put the brakes on. And then we'll let everything else just clear through. Right, activate the afterburners because we don't want to be hanging around here forever. Now then, Barcelona is going to be complicated. Wait, you stop. Well, I stopped quite abruptly there. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 services stopped. Okay. I'm gonna get. You can carry on about your business, and as long as you're out of the way when I'm doing the necessary, then there shouldn't be any need for us to have a fracas. Right. Anybody else coming in? If I see any more of you jokers. See, look, there it is. This is the problem. It's exactly the same thing that we had at Sioux Falls not so long ago, but long enough ago that many of you may not remember it. Yeah, okay, right, 1 left, unless anyone else makes a move for it right now. Attention, citizens of Barcelona. Yeah. Those house renovation plans you had, you might want to put them on hold just for a moment. Because death is coming. When I say death, it's a bulldozer. It certainly represents death if you lie in front of it. Good. And then I'm going to let this get all the way out. And then pause. Right, okay, now then. This is the problem, is that I don't have enough queuing area, or rather the queuing area is so far away. So I mean, if the queuing is back here, I guess, then, you know, we end up with just it not working. So let's get rid of this bridge, which is a main connection being removed, like I care. Then let's not think about it too much and just delete all of this stuff. Oh, yeah, I know. It was painful because I only built this, I don't know, as recently as 5 episodes ago, I think. But I mean, honestly, you can spot a bad junction the second you build it. You just kind of go, that you don't understand what it is you've built there is going to be the reason that you end up nuking it soon. And once you've nuked it, you'll go, yeah, that's so much better. Unless you build another one that you don't fully understand. Right, there we are. Right, okay, there we go. So that's before there are another 2 coming in there. Yeah, you lot, you're not immune, and neither. Right, now, the goal is going to be get a platform set up for reversing services, of which I think I've got just the 1 or maybe 2. Good. It's good that you checked that before starting on your bulldoze rampage. The main thing is that I'm going to leave this end alone for the moment, assuming I'm not about to bulldoze the entire station. That's a radical assumption to make. When have you ever not bulldozed the entire station? Right. Can we go to more tracks? Not without a fight. No, sir. I'll make the station modern. Let's try it with some, I don't know, urban new. Yep, sure. Street size small. Hasn't helped. Street length 10. I was hoping I could decrease the street length and it would just allow that to happen, because this is where the issue lies, in there. Obviously this side, less bothered. I'll just bulldoze all of that. That's not a problem. I mean, I could probably still just bulldoze here. I mean, there will be rather more casualties than the original scan. No, if you can't get it to fit on there, yeah, you're gonna wreck everything. I think. Yeah. Oh no, really? Yeah, that's what we're going for. Yeah, you're toast. Kill it. Burn. Yeah, I do confirm the destruction. Right, there you go. And once again... Oh, hang on, how much was that? Oh, a lot. Right, okay, good. Wow, so much fun that was. Now then, let's just bang it in. I know I could have possibly made that work if I'd have spent the next 3.5 months tinkering away, going, well, just ease that out ever so slightly more, and then do a bit more like the... No, just nuke it. Right, here we go. Right, Main Street connection. Both ends, both platform spacing. Sure. Now we could transit track through here as well. I know I've got a... You know what? Transit track through here is not the worst ever idea. It's not the worst ever idea, therefore we're doing it. I've had the worst ever idea, and that was probably bulldozing this in the first place. Come on, round the corner. Get in about here. Well, it's dramatic, I'll give you that. I mean, there's a lot going on there. We need to... No. Is that C? No, hold on, what am I looking at? A. That's where I want my transit. And what I'm thinking is, instead of that goods service going through a platform, we'll have it go through its own personal transit track. I don't know how you possibly thought you were going to survive. That was never going to happen. Not for you. Right. Do we think we should have a transit track on the other side as well, just in case we need it later? There you go. I'm going to thank myself for that. When I need it later. No, that's not the other side, that's the middle. Oh, that's mid. Okay, beg your pardon. Right, B. There you go. There we go. Right, marvellous. What are you colliding with? Don't collide. You jeopardise your citizenship by colliding, you know. Right, because what I want that to sit on there. I will destroy that little... No, yeah, just get rid of it. You complain, you die. Right, there we go. And... No, why now? Why complaining now? Why what? Do not vex me. Okay, right, urban new, yeah, street short. Thank you. How's that? Perfect. Are we going to take it? Do you want to faff with it anymore? Let's take it and make it work. You sure? Last chance. No more chances after this one. This is it. This is the commit point. There we are. Right. Good. Now, arguably, I could have gone for a 400-metre station, but part of the problem that I'm having is that the station's too ruddy long for these little electric commuter numbers, and therefore, getting a smaller station in place would help me out there. Now then, if I look at routes, we should be able to see that everybody's decided they're going through platform 1. Yeah, that's not a plan there, team. Right, if I zoom right in, can we? Yeah, if we just do that. Okay, right. What have we got going through here? We've got well, a lot of trains for starters, a heck of a lot, and a lot of trains. But this is the one we're interested in. So just that, kill this. It comes one way from up here, right? Okay, yeah. And then we'll run that up the transit track. Now, I'm not too bothered about this because the transit track itself, it's I'm going to run. I think I'm going to try and get my commuter service in on platform 1. Don't know whether it's going to work or not, but you know what I was saying before about not mucking with this side of the thing? Oh, someone stop him. No, he's lost control over himself. He's deleting it all. Oh, no. Really, it was sort of working. There weren't any queues happening over there. But they might well do in the future. Oh, dear. It's worse. He might even forget that there was supposed to be an incoming junction there. Anyway, right, so platform 1, it is going to be a non-reversing platform. So that's just going to be one stop, one way in only. And if I've got an in coming the other way, I'll probably try and do that on platform 8. For that will make sense. And then we run you out to this one. Right? And then you can continue your trundleage through the middle of the platform. Hold on. Through to where I've already built it. And then we run this slightly cleaner around there like so. How's that look? As long as you've gone mostly straight. You haven't gone mostly straight there. That's not good enough. Alright, go mostly straight down here. How much space has that given me? Because here's my thinking. If I can get this as a queuing area, so this block about there, if I can make any queuing happen, or the last train in, or the front train in the queue to happen here, then I think that you know, we've got potential for something. Yes. Right. Okay. From that, and then we're going to have to delete this because it's not playing ball. Road over rail, not the other way around. There we are. No, whatever that. No. Oh, you complete swine.